What's up, plumbing business owners? It's about to go down. I'm going to show you 3 very important ads that you must create if you want to get plumbing leads for your plumbing business every single day. My name is Tony G. I'm the owner of Strictly Plumbers, and I used to be a plumber for 15 years prior to creating this marketing agency. So check this out. I'm going to teach you something cool. A part of the advertising funnel for social media like Instagram and Facebook, you have 3 parts to it. Okay, the first part is like the top of the funnel, and then the middle of the funnel, then the bottom of the funnel. And in the top of the funnel, this is an awareness ad. So this is an ad where you want the most amount of people to see it, kind of like a freeway billboard, right? A whole bunch of people see it, and you want to target by zip code in your area. Okay, target by zip code. Keep it close like that. Keep it real close to your shop. And then the next ad you want to do, so in this awareness ad, it's going to be very simple, straight to the point. I recommend a video, 15 seconds, the name of your company, what you do for a service, in what areas, and what are your hours of operation. That's it. 15 seconds, boom, boom, boom. That's your first ad. Okay, and make it redirect to your website when they click on it. So that way you can put a retargeting pixel and retarget everybody that visits your website and does not call you. You might have seen some of these retargeting ads from some of mine that you might have seen. And that's towards the bottom of the funnel. I'll get there. So in the top of the funnel, you want to let them know you exist, right? You exist. This is what you do. This is when you do it. And this is who you serve. The next ad, right? And so this person should see these 3 ads. The second ad they should see, all right, is what I call consideration. All right, consideration. So at the top, they're aware of you. Now it's time for them to consider you. So you can do things like social proof ads, meaning like a testimonial from one of your customers that are super happy. Another one would be, sending them to a service page on your website for something in particular, like drain cleaning or water heater repairs and replacements. Okay, and then you want, and so you want to have, you could have more than one ad. You can have an ad for drain cleaning and another ad for water heaters, and make them go to those specific website pages, right? But it's getting straight to the point for a specific service, not all the services. Okay, then you have the bottom of the funnel, and this is called the conversion part. Okay, so it's awareness, consideration, conversion. So 3 parts to the funnel. All right, and in here you want to have like a special promotion. Maybe you're doing like a $99 drain cleaning special. Okay, maybe you're doing something for water leaks or your water heaters, but it's got to be a promotion, like a coupon should be there, something that sounds very appealing to them. Okay, you could also send them to your contact us form. Okay, so that way, as soon as they click on that, it's going straight to your contact us page, and on there's a form, there's a button they can click to call you, there's a button to email you, there's things they can do, and there should be a map on your contact us page, so it shows that you're local, and then there should be like, how to contact your business. Retargeting ads could also be conversion ads, right? So anybody that visited your website because of the first 2 ads, then they would get hit with this 3rd ad. Okay, and I'm saying, I know you guys have seen my ads one after another. I spend a lot of money on Facebook ads, and that's because we get a lot of customers through here. So it's a platform that I invest heavily into, and so I know that. And do you know which platform gives you the biggest ROI, so that way you can invest heavily into the right platform? For most plumbing business owners, that's Google. There's some social medias, but I think directory listings work really well. Things like Yelp, so on and so forth. Some people hate that. Some people, appreciate it. So it depends on what part of the country you're at. It's not for everybody, But typically, Google is a good nationwide tool that works good everywhere. Very, very few areas in the nation that it does not work good. But anyways, remember this: if you're going to build social media ads, have 3 ads. pretend like you're building a funnel. You have the awareness ad, the consideration ad, and then the conversion ad. And you want to fill those in. And let's talk about how much you should be spending. I can barely speak here. You know, you should really be spending, like for testing purposes, I recommend $5 a day, you know, and refine your ad however you need to, whether it's the picture or the content or the call to action. Make it better after 30 days by looking at the data, and maybe adding some keywords or a new zip code. You know, you can refine your ad. Okay, maybe the audience wasn't big enough, and so you're a limited audience. That's why it's important to look at the data. Right, so after a month one, then you have all that data to be able to retarget. So everybody that visited your website, you know, they should get retargeted. And it happens immediately. You know, it takes 1 month for you to build up that momentum to get enough website visitors for Facebook Pixel to be able to engage and be used. Okay, but once it's on, then it's immediate. Okay, so what that means is as soon as somebody visits your website, but they don't call you and they go somewhere else, right? They whatever, they make a phone call, they text, whatever, they check their Facebook, they just don't call you. Well, you should have a retargeting ad. All right, very important. If you don't, you're missing out. Very simple. If you need help with this, let me help you. Okay, we have social media ads. Start $1,000 a month. That's not expensive. You know, 1 job, 2 jobs should clear that up for you. But because I'm a plumber, I help you get really, really good quality plumbing jobs, the ones that pay really, really well. So talk to me like a plumber so I can give you some really good plumbing jobs. Guys, I'm putting a comment in the comments here, and I'm putting my phone number, the 858 area code. It's a San Diego area code. Call me. All right, if you're a customer, press 1. If you're not a customer, press 2. There's a reason for that. Either I'm going to have your information or I'm not. I got to know who I'm talking to, right? And so call, that's my office number. Again, if you're a customer, press 1. If you're not, press 2. Social media ads, we normally do Facebook and Instagram for you guys. And we build all these 3 ads, including the retargeting, so there's 4 of them. And we build videos for you, not just pictures. So you got to have both. Each ad should have both, right? So we do that for you. If you're not good at making video, don't worry about it. We'll kill it for you, okay? And it's like buying a Cadillac. You know, it's meant to work really, really well and help you succeed. All right, it's not meant to not help you succeed. All right, so we do guarantee that we get you plumbing jobs. All right, so if you want to take advantage of the guarantee that I'm talking about, that I'm going to help you get plumbing jobs. You're watching this ad on social media, right? So it's working on you already. Click on the link, go call me. I'm also putting a link in here to give you guys more information for free about like what social media is the best social media for plumbing business owners, right? We have this new stuff called TikTok that seems to be blowing up, and it's surpassed a lot of social medias. Where is that on the rankings? Is it number 1, number 3? Check out the list that I have. Instagram is another one. Facebook is another one. LinkedIn is another one. YouTube is another one. There's a lot of social medias, but you only want to be advertising on the ones where you're going to get customers from. And the only way that's going to happen is if your customers are hanging out on that platform very often, and then you're giving them a really good ad to be able to engage with them and have them call you for whatever plumbing problem they may have. Guys, about 9 to 10 minutes of some really cool education of what to do with your Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and LinkedIn and every social media ad that you see out there. Remember that video is king, okay? A 15-second video is awesome. All right, so this one now is turning into 10. This is not a short ad, it's an educational video. It's completely different. You guys can do this too. It'd be like a how-to video, how to remove the hair from a pop-up assembly and put it back without it leaking, how to reset a garbage disposal, how to flush a water heater. If you're not doing how-to videos, you could be missing out on a lot of customers. All right, I gave you 3 examples of what kind of how-to videos you could be performing in less than 10 minutes. Guys, these are all really good ideas. I hope you're taking action. It's 2023. I'm taking massive action. Matter of fact, I got to get on to my next meeting to take some more action. I hope you're having a blessed week, and I hope to hear from you soon. Call me up. My phone number is in the comments. Call me if you have any questions. Peace.